Today I'm going to show you how to use this Google Slides to answer your All About Me homework assignment. You will be working a lot with Google Slides, so I hope that you guys kind of get the hang of it. Unlike our last presentation, you cannot work on this presentation using presentation mode. See, if you click on presentation mode, you can read the instructions, but then it won't allow you to fulfill the instructions. So this presentation is not worked using presentation mode. It's worked just like this. Before you begin, guys, this is something that you will get used to. You need to read all instructions carefully. And hopefully you have, because this is the reason why you're watching the video. So this is Google Slides. Google Slides is almost the same as PowerPoint, okay? The cool thing about Google Slides is that since it's connected directly to the internet, any changes you make are automatically saved. So you don't have to press save when you're changing things. That's one. You will be working a lot with these tools right up here, and I'll show you how. So here are the instructions. You need to answer all questions using complete sentences. I know it's a drag, but you guys got to do it, okay? Each one of the post-its is worth 1 point for a total of 16 points. If you do not answer all the questions, and if you do not use complete sentences, half the points will be deducted. So we're going to get started. You will notice that the first bulletin board says insert your picture here. So in order to insert things using Slides, you can do one of two things. You can either go up here to where it says insert image, and you can upload it from your computer. Okay, in this case, you're going to have to upload it from your computer. So you look for a picture of you, and you just basically put it in here. So since I don't have a picture of me readily available, I'm just going to teach you how to do it. You see how I have this picture, but it's not where I want it to be. It's up here. So just like you would in any other application, you hover over it with your mouse and you are allowed to move it. You can make it bigger or smaller by grabbing the corners. If you want to get more technical, you can crop it, which means that the area around it will become smaller, and that way you have less of wasted space. In this case, your picture has to go on top of the instructions, insert your picture. You will notice though that next right here it says full name. And it says, what is your full name? In order to write here, you will notice that when you hover over it, a text box appears. So the text box, you need to erase the question because I know what the question is. That's what the title is there for. And you need to write out your name. So I'm just going to do it quickly. Liana Graciela Bermudez. Here's the thing. I don't like the font that is chosen for me. So I want to change the font. This is the area where you can change fonts. So let's say I'm going to use this one because I like this one more. But I noticed that it's kind of small and maybe Miss Ili can't read it. So I'm going to make it bigger by clicking here, and I'm going to click the size that I want. I still want it even bigger. So you can move the text box for it to be bigger. And I'm going to highlight all of it because I forgot to highlight the I, sorry. To make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And I don't want it to be to the side. I want it to be centered. So I click these three buttons here and I have all these different tools up here. So you'll notice you can bold it, you can italic it, you can underline it, you can change the color of the font. If you guys do that, please make sure I can read it because sometimes people use the same font as the background and you can't read it, okay? You can highlight it. You can add a link to it, but you guys don't have to do that, okay? You can center it. That's what we wanted to do in the first place. We're not going to be able to read it, so here we go. Right? You can add bullet points to it, etc. So remember what we did? We went up here and we clicked these three buttons. Basically, guys, it's pretty straightforward from here. Here's the thing. Let's say that you don't like the angle that you're looking at it. the PowerPoint as. You think the letter, you're too far away, it's too small, it's too hard for you to read. So you can zoom in, okay, to 50, and that way you can like write here and type it. You can zoom in to 100, but it's kind of big. And you can zoom back to fit. If you guys can read it like this, and you can work like this. Sometimes, guys, when you click zoom, you will notice, because I did not click the arrow, I clicked the actual magnifying glass. You notice that I keep on zooming, but I can't write, I can't type. So if that happens, you just click here, and then you'll be able to type, okay? The arrow. If you want to go back again, there you go. Guys, I need you guys to be able to read instructions and read the questions. Try to answer all the questions. Sometimes questions are bunched up. For example, this one, when is your birth date and how old are you today? So I'm going to answer this for you guys. For me, March 14th, 1982, and I am 38 years old. So I answered it correctly, right? But I forgot to do something. What did I forget to do? I hope that you guys noticed that I forgot to use complete sentences. So my birthday is March. And I am 38 years old. Let's say that for some reason I want to add a shape to here. So you go up here to shapes, and these are all the different shapes that you can add. Let's say that I want to add a heart because I like hearts. So you come here and you draw out your heart. But I don't want my heart to be white because, like, who wants a white heart? And of course, since it's my favorite color, you saw I clicked here in like the little bucket. I'm going to pick purple. And that's what I want you guys to have fun with this assignment. Just please remember to use complete sentences and remember to answer all the questions and to fulfill all of the actions that are being asked of you, okay? The last slide, guys, is optional. It's only if you guys want to. There are the only question that you do not have to use complete sentences to answer is your full name. I hope that this video helps you guys out. You'll notice that I didn't press save at any moment whatsoever, and it automatically saves everything that I did. If you go up here, it says open last versions, and I know that it was saved, okay? So I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, you can always email me or write to me through Hangouts. I hope you enjoy this activity. I can't wait to get to know you better.